Well, we've got Sandeep Bhagle, founder and MD of AppTartIndia.com, joining in now on the show. Sandeep, hi, morning. And a good close was what we saw to the June series yesterday, but it's been a very turbulent month. And we've got the SGX Nifty as well, 95 odd points higher already. So a gap up is given.
Good morning, Megha. Good morning, Kanhaiya. Yes, absolutely. A gap up is there, so you will not get much of an opportunity. But what is more pertinent, what is more important is that the bottom of 55.60, 55.65, what it made 4-5 days back, I think that will hold. It will open with a gap up, probably it will consolidate. If it opens at 57.70, in fact we talked of a target of 57.70 yesterday. And if it opens around that, obviously there will not be that many great opportunities because there will be some consolidation, some kind of a correction. But what is more important, it is breaking out of a range. And in that scenario, the bottom, once it is established, at least the fear of falling will not be there.
Okay, and Sandeep, oil and gas stocks are going to be in focus today. What would be your trade? I mean, what would you suggest?
Well, as far as I am concerned, ONGC, the move has already come in. A little bit upside is possible, and with the sentiment that the SGX is suggesting, more upside is possible. I would look at a reliance between ONGC and Reliance, between the two. And I would talk of a target of once it crosses 845, Reliance can go to 855, 860. So a very clear 2%, 2.5% trading upside. And between the two, I would choose Reliance.
And the corollary to that gas pricing news is the power and fertilizer companies will be under pressure, Sandeep, as their costs rise. So the power index, anything that stands out from here?
Well, most of the stocks are on the downside in the power space. I mean, I would talk of a Reliance Power, though in this kind of a market, selling may not make sense. But yes, at higher levels, Reliance Power at a level of 61, 62, may go to 63, 64, that level, one can create short positions. I think the bottom is still not made.
All right. Hold that thought, Sandeep. We now have Vijay Bambani, who's the author CEO of BSPLindia.com, now joining us on the show. Good morning, Vijay. First, I would like to know your thoughts on the Nifty. We saw a good upside in yesterday's session. Do you expect that to continue?
Where the market outlook is concerned, the Nifty has closed at a 5-day high yesterday with good volumes, and the short covering triggered by expiry-led considerations have boosted values. As far as intraday pivot levels are concerned, the bullish pivot for the Nifty spot is at 5,675 levels. As long as the Nifty spot trades consistently above this threshold, the primary target could be 5,725 and a secondary target of 5,745 levels. On the other hand, the bearish pivot is at 5,650 levels, trading below which the primary target could be 5,635 and a secondary target could be as low as 5,600. Due to weekend considerations, there might be routine bouts of profit taking, especially towards the fag end of the session, and that should be taken as a normal technical correction in line with routine market profit taking, the bulls unwinding their longs in the absolute near term.
And so in the bullish sentiment that's building up, Vijay, what would you recommend?
Where individual stock trading ideas are concerned, I would want to buy Petronet LNG at 119 rupees in the cash segment. I would hold these long positions so initiated with a stop loss at 117.5, and I would expect to book profits at 122 or end of the session, whichever comes first. My second trade is on Bombay dyeing, and this is not necessarily a day trade. You may have to take delivery on this position. I would want to buy Bombay dyeing at 55 levels. I would hold these long positions with a stop loss at 52 and a target of 60 plus in the next few trading sessions. Since this is a delivery based trade, exposure needs to be curtailed on this one, and a strict adherence to stop losses is what will make a difference between a profit and a loss on this trade.
Okay, and Sandeep, what stocks are you recommending today?
I have a buy in HDFC with a stop loss of 821, target of 870. The second one is a buy in JSW Energy, stop loss 4150, target 4750. A sell in Syndicate Bank, stop loss 109 and target 98. And a buy in Infosys July futures for FNO traders, stop loss 2440, target 2570.
Okay, 3 buying and shorting idea coming in from Sandeep right now. Thanks very much both Sandeep as well as Vijay for joining in this morning.